And it looks like we're live. I think we have audio. I think. It looks like we're streaming. And if anybody out there wants to be a hold on a second. Did we? Yeah, we switched over. Okay, cool. This is. I need a systems engineer. Okay, I need an engineer, somebody to sit here and do all the engineering stuff. Okay, so my name is Nelson Buck, and this is a Mardox Daily Live Chat, because we do it daily, regardless of what goes on in my life, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, today we've got me, myself, and I, because nobody showed up. This is nuts. Okay, no, really, this happens sometimes. Let's see here. John Brewer has a bad virus, and I'm hoping and praying for him, thinking, dude, I hope you get well soon, and we'll move on. There were supposed to be 3 other people that came on, and funny enough, all medical issues, all anti-Trump supporters, and all medical issues. No. There's no conspiracy. There's no conspiracy. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe, like, and comment. It's really important to do so. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers or more, way up there. Watch the stream. You can follow us on Twitch and at twitch.tv/Mardox1. Another great place to be if you want to put your 2 bits in there. We have James, who says me. Oh, James showed up. Cool. Thanks, James. Thanks. I need more loyal members like yourself. I guess you're one of the good ones. But if you want to join on zoom.mardox.com at any time, be my guest. We're going to talk about affiliate marketing in a second here, and discuss how we can go about affiliate marketing. I have a website that was given to me by a member, one of our members, and she asked me to look at it, and I kind of looked at it and said to myself, what am I looking at, And I thought she was like, it was a joke or something, because the very first thing at the top of the page here says 42 traffic exchange websites to get free visitors automatically. And what I see in the very, very first top is Traffic Monsoon. And I thought, this has got to be a joke. This has got to be a complete joke. Traffic Monsoon crashed and burned, and the guy that owns it is being sued 10 ways to Sunday. He lost his boat, his house, everything he owns. His accounts were seized, all because he was running a money scheme through the website Traffic Monsoon. And it's not slander if it's true. So, just one second. There we go. So that's why I thought it was a joke. So I asked her. I said, "Well, what am I looking at? What do you want me to do?" Because when I went up to print document and about this size here, it came out to over 19 pages long. And I thought to myself, I'm not going to read 19 pages on 42 traffic exchange websites to get free visitors automatically. For those of you that don't know, 1994, I did a video on the history of traffic exchanges one night, way back in the day, in a time where internet was almost non-existent. Myself, Jeff Olin, and 2 others sat down and created one of the very, very first traffic exchanges. It was safemail.com, safe-mail.com. And we sat down, and in one night we created an entire platform where a person can come in, plug in their email, submit it to the entire list, and then people could come back and do the same thing. Then about a day or 2 later, we made that monetized at $5 per person per month to send out whatever emails they want to the list. Just because in the first 24 hours, there were thousands of emails sent. So we had to put limitations on, paid membership, stuff like that. Yes, you did. Yep, thanks, James, for confirmation. Yep, James was there. James is one of those guys that was there way back. James, were you one of the ones that paid the $5 by mail, that you had to mail it in? It had to be a U.S. money order or postal money order. Were you one of those guys? I remember that. Little side note here. I'm going to go off on a little tangent. You guys can't believe the first time when I started making money with this stuff was walking to the bank with a stack of checks every day. Walking to the bank. I had to walk like... there's city blocks, so like a long 2 city blocks and one over. Stand in line with a stack of checks, and you can see the tellers basically saying, yeah, you can see the tellers looking at me and like, no, 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 I don't want him, I don't want him, I don't want him. Can anybody else do the checks? You know when you don't want to deal with somebody, it's like, oh God, no. When you hit that one person, you get the stack of checks. They had to manually process these checks one by one. It was hilarious, but it wasn't much money. It was $25 to $50, maybe on good days $100 US a day. But it was like, wow. There were all these checks. It was really motivating. In the morning, I'd go in. I'd be in the office by 9, and I'd sit there and open envelopes, just envelope after envelope, and I was like, the feeling behind opening all these envelopes, and because we didn't process credit cards, we didn't use, there was no PayPal at the time, so processing all these or opening all these envelopes and the letters that some people wrote, like, hey, thanks, great service, it was very motivational, very. So that was the first traffic exchange. Then we created URL-O-Matic about a year later, which was the actual visual exchange of what do you call it? The actual websites, the actual traffic exchange that you know today. And then later after that was GoToSite.com, was a viral page builder where you looked at a page, you had to put in the code, and then you have to look at 5 pages, and when you did that, and your page popped in bottom, then it, an MLM structure basically, but with visualization. So was it what? Oh, MSIL order, was it man? Oh, was it man? Okay. And yeah, James, it'd be awesome if you got on here and actually told some people your story, your recollections about what you saw back then. That'd be cool. So going forward, reason why I'm talking about all this is that I created traffic exchanges. This person today in 2018 sends me a document of 42 traffic exchanges that could websites that can get you visitors automatically. And I'm sitting here going, literally, not to sound arrogant, but it's like I told her flat out. I said, I could write this website in my sleep. What am I reading? And then it was an argument, and it wasn't an argument as such. I just wanted to know if it was a joke or something she was interested in. Then I came back and I said, okay, I'm going to look at this document and see. And then I thought, hey, this could be a topic today. How do you guys market using affiliate marketing? And I see this page and I see something similar else going on. And I will try to pull up the website if I can. I think it's TRX. I believe, I can't remember, Trex or something like that. And I'll bring it up and we can take a look at it. Hey, we got 5 viewers watching. If you guys want to write some comments in the comments field or join us live, I'm going to put the link to. Sorry about the typing sound. Oh my God, I just did it, Belinda. Oh, sorry everybody. That's the link if you guys want to join in on the live chat, the live side. If you really want to sit here and talk to me face to face, one on one, with no delay. I set up my audio webcam before we came on. Why doesn't it work during Mardox Twitch? I don't know. Maybe turn Twitch off, reboot your computer, unplug it, pack it back up in the box, and send it back to the manufacturer. No, I'm kidding. If the webcam doesn't turn off, maybe because Twitch is using files, codexes, might be interfering. Turn off Twitch, turn off any streaming part, turn your camera on first, then come back to it, and then see how that worked. Fabs79M watching from site side today. Okay. So you guys are just going to torment me. You guys are just going to leave me on live stream for an entire hour here, just going to sit here and go blah 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 blah. You guys love this, don't you? Just putting me on the spot. Hey, it's just Nelson, all Nelson, nothing but Nelson, right? Okay. So going back to this document, I thought I want to talk about the affiliate marketing side of things and how these people, why do these people put up these websites, 42 traffic exchanges. I can't remember the other one. Hold on a second. I gotta remember it. I gotta remember it. What is it called? Top traffic. traffic exchange sites. There was a. Come on, people, help me out here. There was something. I think was it TRX? There's the guy that does the list. I can't remember now. I just. I can't remember the name of that site. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's a guy that keeps track of the best traffic exchanges. There's a list of them. I'm trying to remember. I was hoping to find it. It's not this one. Traffic, unless he's not doing it anymore. It's TRX or TREX or. I'm looking at the domain names, not the actual wording. There you go. We'll just look through search results all day long. How's that? Nobody wants to come in? Well, look at search results. Okay, no, seriously here. Best traffic exchange sites. And there's the purple person. There's the person that yeah.
Everyone.
There's. Well, I'm talking about the past. I'm talking about the how I designed the very first traffic exchange back in '93 to '94. So we're talking about the past. So while I'm looking this up, did you want to embarrass me on camera and tell people about how I was when I was a kid or something? I don't know.
You were a good brat.
I was a good brat. Hey, how about the time that we went fishing at Bellis Lake? You had the Volare. I brought all my stuff with me. And I'm saying this, I just remembered this like this morning. It was stupid because I saw a person with a flat tire. I had put nails under the tires of the car, and I thought, hey, I want to see what happens when you back up. Do you remember that?
It's a good thing we noticed, huh?
Yeah.
Or you would have walked home.
That would have been 4 flat tires in the middle of nowhere. Oh,
Bellis was the Indian reservation, wasn't it?
Yeah, Bellis Lake. I no, it's close to one. Yes.
Yeah, that was north of Edmonton there.
Yeah. And for those of you that don't know, this is the this is the guy that made a mistake 43 years ago, and I'm paying for
Still
it.
paying for it.
I'm paying for it ever since. That's right. He made the mistake, and I got to take care of it later. No, that's my dad, Danny. If you guys don't watching that don't know, and it looks like Dad. It looks like today they're just leaving me hanging today. Okay, so back to those.
You're by yourself.
Yeah. Nobody showed up. John Brewer's sick. Belinda, Belinda might be in a little bit later. She's on a chat, and then 3 others were supposed to show up. They said they would, and then they messaged me and said, "Oh, there's all medical issues, everything from a broken leg to other stuff."
Really?
So my thoughts go out to them. Is I don't know if they're making excuses or not. So I was telling John Brewer excuses, but turns out he has a bad virus going on. So yeah, we'll. Our best wishes go out to him until he gets better.
One of those German viruses.
Yeah, one of those German viruses. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So on the screen, if you're watching on Twitch, Dad, we're talking about traffic exchanges, and this is interesting because this is something you can get you and Mom into some traffic. So one of our members sent me this page, and I kind of told him, I said, look, I could write this page in my sleep. I had to reiterate that I was basically the first person to design a traffic exchange back in the day, and I couldn't understand why she sent this. But I want to explain to users why other websites like this one create these pages with lists of traffic exchanges on them. And we're going to explain to them why this goes on. We won't go into the details for those of you watching. We won't go into the details of how traffic exchanges work. I mean, it's pretty simple. You put in your website. You watch websites and exchange. Your website gets seen by somebody else. There's anything from a 2-to-1 ratio to a 5-to-1 ratio. So okay, great. See, even my old man's up and leaving. He's just like, okay, screw this, I'm out of here. Look, you guys see that? The problem with traffic exchanges in this paragraph here, it explains real quick the problem. And the problem is, and I agree with it 100%. Everybody out there is out to get their website seen, and nobody cares about your website, or very few do. You can make sales off this, but on an up and up world, like it says in the first paragraph, in an up and up world, honest to God world, people are going to be watching, are going to click on your site and join and be, and it's all going to be honest. But how could you possibly sign up to let's say 1,000. Let's say you surf 1,000 sites. You've seen 1,000 sites to get your site seen 500 times or 250 times. How could you possibly join 1,000 sites and make it at all um, uh, applicable to your life? It's impossible. Nobody can do that. I mean, we might sign up to 10 sites, and then by the end of a couple months, most of us go, I got to unsubscribe from those sites, and I got to focus on just one or two. So that's what he means by the problem with traffic exchanges. Everyone is yelling and screaming out their website address, their product or service, and they really don't care about yours. They just want to get theirs seen. So that's the problem with it. There are people that do surf to watch and see what's out there. I do it too. I want to see what's out there, but after a while, it's like I've seen the page, click, seen the page, click. Just seen it over and over. It goes into about manual exchanges. The difference between well, actually, does it go into okay? The difference between manual and auto traffic exchanges. Real simple. Manual, you have to sit there and literally watch the page go by and click an icon, or you got to type in a code, or you have to physically click a button to go to the next page. Auto surfs like HitLeap, which is a good service, but when you open it, you just simply reduce the window to your taskbar and just let it run and run and run and run. How many times your computer's apparently seen a page, your page gets seen by apparently another computer, but let's face it, it just gets hits and no actual views. So that's what it means by manual serves, high quality manual exchanges. This is the part I was saying, and I noticed this person, since I looked at the page and I commented on, I noticed his links are no longer clickable. A lot of these websites. Now, this is the part for marketing. This is the part that got me interested, and I was hoping it would have it. It's not there. Is it, or did I miss? Or I went to the wrong page. Maybe I went to the wrong page. A lot of these websites, these blog sites, will take a list of these sites that you could use as traffic exchanges, such as here again, Traffic Monsoon is not even in business anymore. They're gone. Easy Hits for You is a good one. But what they would do is give you a blurb like this. I don't know why this guy doesn't have this set up, because he's missing at one step. He has the title of the site. He puts in a blah blah about a blurb about the site, but usually you hot link the name Easy Hits for You to your referral link at easyhitsforyou.com. Then, when Danny Buck comes along, he sees this page. He goes, "Oh, what's this? Easy Hits for You here? I see." Click, goes over. He signs up. Okay, I know that you don't sign up, but he signs up. He becomes your affiliate, your downline, your new member, your referral. And if he buys something, you get paid for it. Now, not MLM, but just straight out one level referral. The idea is that every one of these links, this person, that for the owner of this website, should have the links to the site. Because here's why it doesn't work. Where's the URL? Where's the web address? So I'm thinking he modified his site and made a glitch. Because if I want to go to I Love Hits, what is it? ilovehits.com, .net, .org, .tv, .xyz. We don't know. He doesn't write it out. So, and of course, he could have been making money on it. He could be making traffic, building his downline. Like we say, build your list. This is it. So this is an example of a site, and maybe I should pull up another site here. Give me a second. Traffic exchange programs that actually work. Here are 10 best traffic exchange sites. Let's go with that one. I just pulled up anything off of the YouTube. Okay. So this person talks, it says 10 best traffic exchange sites, traffic exchanges, puts a nice image up. How do traffic exchange sites work? Same thing. List of the 10 best traffic exchange sites. Now what you want to do is get the 10 best traffic exchange sites that you do business with. What I love about the Mardox way is it promotes efficiency, generally care about us, not... That's right, Fabs. That's right. That's perfect, and that's what I want people to see is that we want to help people out. We want to be efficient, direct, and get to the point. So, I'm hoping that's what you're referring to. Actually, Fabs, if you can get on, I wouldn't mind talking about QI community, your site. I wouldn't mind talking about that today. We'd have some time if you want to get on and you can explain to our viewers what your website's about, because I like your site. I think it's cool. So back to what we're talking about. This person went out and found 10 of sites that he or she really likes, the ones that they trust, the ones that they think are the best. Then they listed them. In this case, they didn't put a blurb like the previous site here. For example, well, let's find a site that they're common with. Easy Hits for You. Here, let's go with easyhitsforyou.com. You see, they write out the domain name, easyhitsforyou.com. On the other one, Easy Hits for You is right. Yeah, right there. But there's no .com. And again, it's not clickable. You don't know where it goes. This one here has it. But watch this now. When we point to it, does it go to it? I have to say this one. No, okay. This website is okay. There we go. The third link down. The first two links, they didn't do it. Now, what I'm looking for, if you look at the bottom corner and you can't see it on this screen, I apologize. I'm just going to raise this up a little bit. If I point, the URL written down here at the bottom in the line here, it says the domain names blah 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 PHP ref equals 63 whatever. This person has a referral code or affiliate code. So if I come along, or Mr. Danny Buck here comes along and says, well, I want to see what this website's about, they can click it. It doesn't just go to the website, it also goes to that person's affiliate code. So when we click on it, I just want to see if it comes up, boom. It goes to that person's affiliate code, the one that's promoting this, and here's your guy here, Randy. And if I sign up to this program, I'm signing up under Randy. If I buy something or I pay for the service as a paid membership, Randy makes the commission. Randy makes the money. Makes a portion off the sale. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as it's on the up and up. So Randy, I would say, is one of the upper echelon of the affiliate marketing biz guys out there, just because he links to his affiliate codes in these sites, although not all of them. So maybe he's just promoting them. I don't know. He only has one referral code, and it's that one there. Internet traffic 24/7 traffic exchange. So if you're going to list services, regardless if it's traffic exchange or other programs, let's say membership sites or anything, if they got an affiliate program, sign up to it. Come back, make yourself a blog post. Whether it's like this one here, which isn't too long, it goes right into the comments. It's only a page or so long. Or like this one that's more descriptive and how quality traffic exchanges are. Low quality traffic exchanges, again, are not linked. About auto-serve exchanges, this is more detailed, in-depth how stuff works. But put the actual domain name as the title of the site, as they call it. In this case here, it would be, for example, hitleap.com. And 2, link to it. Link to it to your affiliate code so the next person that comes to visit can see your code, go to it, and join under you. Extremely important with list building. On a scale of 1 to 10, this website here that we're looking at right now, I would give it a 4 or 5. This one over here, it has less information, but I would give it an 8 or a 9. Just because they've got links to sites and at least one affiliate code. Also, they have the function to promote their website to other the Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, etc. This allows others to see the page. I can come in and say to people on Facebook and on Twitter, hey, come and check out this page. And if my link is in here, I make some downline. So let me know what you guys think about that. That's basically it. Danny boy.
Not here.
Not here. Yes, you got a beautiful webcam, by the way. It's nice and clear. You are
person sitting in front of it.
You are brand new on the internet, right? I mean, relative to what we're doing, you're pretty much brand new with what we're doing, right?
I'm a newborn.
Yeah, a newborn. I got an account. There we go. That's better. That's better. I had another account logged in so that my because without a second account logged in, my face is totally like, you're looking like just at this on the screen, like I don't think anybody wants to watch that. There is so much power in leveraging links. It's unbelievable anymore. It's unbelievable anymore. Yeah, it's leveraging links. That's what Fabs it references, and you're right. Leveraging links. It's taking a promotional code or a link to another person's website and promoting it, but to a targeted audience, such as make a blog. Let's say, for example, my mom wants to make a blog post about the best recipe sites. If they got affiliate links, she should sign up for free, get an affiliate code, and then make her blog post and link to each recipe site saying, this one's good, this one isn't good, this one's worse, this one makes stuff with broccoli. And and brackets, my son hates that. And but again, if somebody else goes to those links and they buy the membership or buy an ebook or buy a recipe book or whatever, she'll make a commission off it. That's where some of the money can be made. But it all comes back down to who's going to see your blog posts. That's where you get back into SEO, search engine optimization. You still need to get traffic to your websites, your individual blog sites. This is where you want to make very targeted niches, very targeted lists or groups of people that are interested in a very finite topic, such as recipes. Another one could be high quality band-aids. Another one could be car parts. But very specific groups of people. Well, back to what I was asking, Dad. You're new to all this, and you're going to be learning pretty soon about traffic exchanges and how they work, and surfing and stuff like that. How do you feel about that? Is it overwhelming, or is it? Do you find that it's kind of like you got a chance to move forward at a nice pace?
Well, maybe with more knowledge about it, but so far, whenever I go on a link to from one site to a link, I find that they jump 2, 3, 4, 5 places at one time, and you don't get to see or learn from what you actually went for in the first place.
Like you're being bombarded with information that's
no. Let's say I have a link to go to Mardox, but I end up with Kaspersky. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's not what I'm looking for. When I click to go to see Mardox, I should see Mardox on my screen.
Agreed.
Not 3-4 sites away.
That's right.
And I found that many times that happens, and I just close it down because they're not giving me the information I want.
Well, you get discouraged. You're looking at these what's not intended for you to see. That's true. And that's
the other thing. Let's say you go, for example, for an antivirus, okay, and you get to that page, and PC tune-up comes up, and then I don't know whatever else comes up, but you don't see your antivirus anywhere on the screen.
Because you're clicking through for Avast, and you want to download Avast, but you're seeing Kaspersky and you're seeing all the other ones, PC tune-up.
No, I'm not seeing any antiviruses. I'm seeing promoted websites like PC Cleanup, Uniblue. Hi, Belinda.
Hello, Belinda.
She's typing.
Yeah, I know. I did that earlier. I pulled a Belinda earlier while we were doing the live chat, so I really apologize. But it was so fun. All right, Dad.
Oh, she's not there?
Belinda, why don't you just speak? We can't hear you. We can hear you.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, it's like, I
have a Monday training webinar that I go on, and then sometimes it runs late, so sorry.
No, that's fine. Don't have to apologize. It's not mandatory. Belinda.
Oh, but I like to be here on time if possible.
It's not mandatory. No, you just I bet you're viewer number 5 that came in and went, he's all alone.
No, actually, I didn't think of that, but maybe I should have. But I'll remember that next time.
We're talking about the document you sent me. Now, Belinda, if you don't mind, you're the one that sent me the page, and I know there was a misunderstanding in the chat. I wasn't. Hold on. I wasn't trying to start a fight or argue. I was just want to know why you sent it to me.
No, part of it was that it's Sunday. I didn't want to get into any business chats, and secondly, I was in a bad mood yesterday, so I wasn't. But okay. I apologize. Sorry about that.
I'm not in a bad mood, and I when I looked at it, I thought you were sending me a joke page.
No. I was reading an article about how traffic exchanges. I know they list traffic monsoon, but it wasn't about the list. it wasn't about that. It was about the article itself, where I found it interesting how they say about traffic is going downhill, how manual versus auto exchanges. Like, I just like the article. I know it's a little old,
yeah,
but I like that the article, what it was about, and I just wanted to share that with you. That's all it was.
That's what we're talking about right now, is that article. So it's nice that you came on, because now you can tell us what you feel about it. Because traffic is going down. People are starting to realize that. Hey, my page got seen 1,000 times or 10,000 times by other people, but there's no clicks, there's no sales, right?
Well, see, that's the thing. The article might be a little old, but it still speaks volumes with today. It's some of it's still classic information. Now, you said there was other pages, but I didn't see any other page except that one page. So I wasn't sure.
Okay, okay. What I was talking about pages is when I right click, I sometimes I want to save the document as a PDF. And when I did that, it said that it says page 1 of blank, and it said 19.
Oh, I didn't know. Well, I had no clue you were trying to do that. I don't do that. I just save the link and put it in my notepad and be done with it. But
but sometimes the link disappears. When I see a page like this, sometimes the writing is nice. I might use it for myself, or it gives me an inspiration.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Sometimes I'll copy and paste into Word or something, but I normally don't.
That's it.
Well, anyway, the article though, it's relevant for today. And that's what caught my attention, and that's what I wanted to share with you, because since we do talk about safe lists, traffic exchanges, I used to get confused on, okay, what's the difference between this kind and that kind? And it kind of broke it up nicely so I could understand better. And I figured this is information we could share with people at Mardox, because a lot of people are in the same boat as me. What's the difference?
The funny thing is, what I touched on was the fact that this person does not have active links to any of the traffic exchanges. On this one, I referenced another page where they did link, but the one that did link only has one affiliate link, and the rest are just links to the domain names. And I was explaining to them that if you're going to do a document like this, link to the traffic exchange, or link to the sources that you're talking about, and or link to their affiliate links, so that you can at least make an income off this. This is a great way to build traffic.
Oh yeah, but there's a lot of the links. I know. I realize some of these traffic exchanges aren't around that were listed as examples of a particular part of the article. Yeah. But I wasn't really looking at that. Yeah. I was looking at the article itself and what the plot of it was, and the message that it's sending across.
Right.
Because now it helps me when I see a new traffic exchange, for example. I know to do more research, and I know what to look for a little bit better than I did before. So it's something you never stop learning.
That's right. And what's funny is I do have an ebook that I've been working on for the last year, and it happens to deal with traffic exchanges, like something like this document here, and it will be released at Mardox. I will get it done and get it out there. Members do like that kind of thing. You're right. They want information on this. I'm trying to write it in such a way, like someone like my dad would come along and say, "What's this traffic exchanges that these kids are talking about today?" And then start at page 1 and go, "Oh, okay, this is what it is." And like in this case, this one is pretty good. How traffic exchanges work, and he's got a few paragraphs on how they work. The problems with traffic exchanges. Then there are problems about manual exchanges. It really does go through the different explanations of it. So I might actually use this more as an inspiration going forward with the writing of my ebook. And I got 3 others written, people, and I will upload them and let you guys download them for free, only if you're a Mardox member. So,
I know that you sort of got me writing a book about it yesterday, but it wasn't. I was looking to write something. I just again want to share the article with you. Something. And besides, I can't write any book about it because even though I'm a writer, I like to write about things I definitely know a lot about. And even though it's not much to learn about traffic exchange, and I have done it years ago, I'm only getting back into doing it now. And again, this article taught me something that I didn't already know. So therefore, it wouldn't be prevalent for me to write something on it until I did know more about it, because I like to keep it honest that way. But I like to share the information at the very least.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so moving on. So you were saying that the traffic exchanges, the traffic is dropping. I'm seeing more and more people get into using them. But what they're looking for is something that's going to be more effective. But ultimately, it comes down to the same thing. Everybody sits there; they want to earn their credit, so their page gets seen. So you get the same problem of, Are the people seeing the sites actually seeing the sites? And then we can get into a whole realm of what we call gamification on these websites. It's a whole it's a whole nasty realm of these websites to say, here, look at these websites, but at the same time, look at the side of the screen, and here's a chat going on with real live people actually chatting. But now you're focusing on the chat on the side of the screen, and the actual website that's showing just keeps changing, and nobody's doing anything on that site. Everybody's sitting there chatting about their dog, how it's snowing, how the whole gamification thing. There could be a video game. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. But here's something very interesting, and it's something I've noticed over the years that have changed with traffic and exchanges and safe lists. It used to be that you could just whiz right through. Now they make you wait a few seconds with safe lists and traffic exchanges. Now some safe lists still do it the old way, but most of them are doing it the new way, where even though they may not still look at your mail, they make you wait so many seconds before you can click on to view the next email or message or whatever. Now here's how I've always done it, even from years ago. Now, less than half of people will do this, but a lot, like on the safe list, is probably the easiest way to do it. On the safe list, sometimes they leave their name, phone number, email address at the end of their message, just like on an autoresponder message. Right. Now, less than half will do this on a safe list, but for those that do, I just call them or and email them. Now, on the traffic exchange, what I look for is I'll fill out if I see something interesting that that interests me. I'll go ahead and fill out the capture page form, whatever they have there for me for them to contact me, and I'll start a conversation with them about, the mutual interest that we have. Because I've gotten sales that way versus just earning credits and then waiting for them to see my page and hope they'll fill it out. Now I still do it that way too, because you want to cover all your bases, but I'm not doing it just that way alone, because who knows when I'll get a sale that way. You see what I'm saying? Right. I put myself out there in different ways, but I was doing what a lot of people didn't even think to do. I get creative and think outside the box. So there are creative ways that you can use safe lists and traffic exchanges, as long as you're not selling something that's like high ticket. I mean, keep it something, within the audience can afford, that the people there are more likely to, relate to, something that you can offer.
That's right. Thanks, James. No, that was not the website that I was looking for. I found it here. Now it's on the screen. It's trexlist.com. Yeah, no wonder I couldn't remember. I know the site. Here's an example. Here's a perfect example of the way the website should be set up. Is it? Yes. Hold on. I just want to double check. Yes, it is. Okay. This person runs a list. If you guys can see on the screen, I'm just going to bring the browser. I'm going to put the browser full screen here for a second so you guys can see it better. I can bring it in. He runs a website that talks about manual traffic exchanges, auto serves, co-ops, bonuses, surf tips. He's got a whole bunch of information across the top. And then in here he has list of auto surf exchanges and list of manual traffic exchanges. Now, if you look carefully, this is the website I give them a 10 out of 10 because he did it really well. This is only traffic exchange people coming in looking for the best list. Although it took a little bit of effort to find the right words in Google to find it. But when I point to this location on the screen, I'm just going to copy the. Let me copy the link. Copy link address, and I'm going to paste it in. I'm going to paste it in. There you go. Look at the top of the screen. It's got hitleap.com/buy/ and his username. Every one of these websites he's a member of, he's signed up to. He has an affiliate code. So if I go to HitLeap and I sign up under him and I pay for the membership, he gets paid because I bought a service. All of these websites on this list have to do with traffic exchanges, and he's a member of all of them. This is the way you should do this. Website, the linkable, and then some information about it, broken down to categories. This website actually is probably the best website out there as a demonstration of what I was talking about.
Yeah, I'm saving this link.
Yeah, TRX. He's been around for about 15 years running this little operation of his. But he's constantly updating his list, constantly, nonstop. I'm going to put the link for you guys if you guys want it in the chat here. No, that's not what I wanted. Here you go, guys.
Oh, show's over.
Yeah, show's over. There you go. There, the link's there. So that's what I was referring to. You want to put your affiliate link in with information, clickable, and directed at an audience that really wants that function, that kind of information. Belinda, traffic exchanges. I got my old man looking to get onto traffic exchanges here. He's itching to get on there. Which one would you recommend?
I belong to so many now. I honestly don't see a difference between any of them because I kind of spread them all out. I'm not an expert in that area. I just pretty much got back into them myself. Like I said, after years of not doing it, and I'm still learning as I go.
Right. For me, the best one that I use, and I do use it every morning. I get on, I do the first 25, and that's it. It's part of my ritual. It's right here, traffic ad bar.
Yes, that's one of my. That is one I use a lot of.
It's gonna scream in our ears in just a second. Yes, no, maybe so. All right. There's no live audio. No live playing video. This website is, I think, one of the best ones out there for a manual exchange. Easy to use. They don't bombard you with ads and links and no gamification.
For the record, we do not do auto. You wouldn't suggest any auto serve sites.
Well, it depends now. It depends. Are you looking to raise your Alexa rank? Yes. If so, then HitLeap is the best one to go. But again, if you're showing your site on HitLeap, there's nobody seeing your page because they bring up the browser, the HitLeap browser, and then you just minimize it to your toolbar and let it run, and it just goes page after page after page, constantly.
But you can still see their pages and get in contact with them if you wanted to get creative, right?
Yeah, if you want to. But let's face it, 99.999 don't do it. That whole scam behind it, well, the whole gimmick, not scam, gimmick, is that you just let it run and run and run and run, and then you just...
Well, my purpose of doing it is to get business and to buy business if I see something that I like, and I don't get me wrong, I'm not one of these people that say, well, I'll join your thing if you join mine. That's bad business. No, if you don't see the value in what I have to offer, or if I don't see the value in what you have to offer, then we just go our separate ways. I just mean that there's times, I'm very picky about what I do, but there's times, once in a while where I'll be surfing and something, catch my attention, and I'll be happy to fill out a form,
Jesus, you gotta kill
I'm sorry, this telemarketing thing is really getting...
Put a pillow over it or something.
I have to keep it on in case clients call.
Yeah, but
sorry.
Fabs says something interesting, leveraging timeless strategies like good old fashioned phone calls, in-person information sharing. Love it. Yeah, spot on. I have an ebook that I put out. It's oh my god, I can't remember my own titles. Closing I think it's closing the sale with Skype or something like that. I said I'll go find my ebooks. They go back a couple of years. I will put them on Mardox tonight. Join in at mardox.com. Log in at the members area, and the ebooks will be there. I'll make sure that they're available to everybody. They're free to use. You can distribute them, give them to whoever you want.
Thank you.
But that ebook was really easily written. It was a conversation between me and a person and what I did on Skype in order to close the deal. And it just came down to common sense. Just talk to the people. It's nice to throw out links out there, but if you don't talk to a human being, they're not going to, you're not going to do as much business. If you get out there and do the hands-on, one-on-one talking, that's where you do it. One of the previous videos, I think it was Fridays, my dad and I my dad was talking about it, saying that when I was a kid, things were tight, and he basically grabbed my hand and said, let's go visit our neighbors. He went out door to door and met the neighbors, and by doing so, he basically got the business, for doing electronic repairs. And what would have happened if he just went to the mailboxes and put a piece of paper or a business card in the mailbox? People would have saw it and went, whatever, But he went over and talked to people. He actually made the face-to-face contact with these people. That's what you need to do, even on the internet world. The reason why we do these videos every single day is so people can see at least a face-to-face over the internet,
Well, that's what this is what I've talked about before. today everything is supposedly automated, and especially with the millennials, it's about texting, it's about, I mean, this is the way it's always been for years as far as throwing, links out, which became more like spamming. There's no conversation. And, I'm all for automation. I'm software queen, so I automate what I can. However, where I'm going to always be old school is picking up the phone, or if you're international, get on Skype or Zoom, whatever, voice mechanism I can use, and have a conversation, build that relationship, because you'll get more business that way than any other form. I don't care what anyone says. There's a place for emailing and texting, but it should be secondary if possible. Yep. Like to send them the information, to have a quick hello, like, text hi and stuff. But to have an actual real conversation or training or anything more in depth, you need to pick up the phone or some kind of voice. But people expect that from someone, but they don't want to do it for their clients.
That's right.
And that's the problem, and that's part of why some people are failing.
Well, another part of the problem is that you take people like my dad, who's just getting on into this stuff. I mean, he's going to be interested. As we go forward, he's going to be interested in some of this the stuff that we're doing. He's going to start poking around and seeing what's being done. Hopefully, you can make money with this. And it's people like him that get on, and he's told right off the bat, just put your link in, promote your link, spam this here, do emails there. But they're never told, do the one-on-one. I'm going to Germany in September. It's not just go see John Brewer. It's to go meet anybody in that region that went to get together in September to do a meet and greet. And then we're going to go to Surrey, BC, and then to Niagara Falls here in Canada. So it's not to go on a trip. Yeah, I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna blog it and show people the trip that we did. But it's not, the trip isn't the point. It's the destination. It's to actually meet these people face to face.
Right.
Say hi, how you doing? Hey, do you have any good ideas? Maybe we can sit down all together at a supper and throw some ideas around and see what can we put up at Mardox in the next month. And sometimes it's just that communication that goes around it. That's worth $1 million.
Exactly.
I may have helped raise the money for John Brewer's laptop, but until I actually meet the guy and shake his hand, it's not official. It's not solidified. That shaking the hand is worth a lot. You build that connection. There's a reason why we shake hands going back how long. Dad, would you be able to sell? If you had the chance, would you have been able to sell electronic repairs digitally, or is that more of a business where you actually had to meet face to face with the person and talk to him face to face?
Well, there have to be face to face.
Well, yeah, they have to bring you the actual item. But let's say for example, I'm in New Jersey, God forbid.
Screw you, Nelson. Love you too.
I love you too. Let's say my phone breaks, and let's say that you can fix this. I know you don't fix these, but let's say you can fix this. I'm in New Jersey. I contact you on the internet. Say, hey, I'm going to send you my phone. I know you can fix it. Here you go. How much does it cost? You get the phone. You look at it. You write me back and say it's going to cost $25 to fix it, whatever, and then you mail it back. Whatever. Okay, $25. Obviously, it's $250. Let's face it. Do you think that's as profitable compared to actually doing business locally where you're one-on-one with a person?
Well, right now, as opening a say repair shop, I would not, because everything you buy nowadays is throwaway.
Oh yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah,
this has 4 modules: the screen, the battery, the microprocessor, and what they call the GPU. That's basically and the case.
You know what I'm saying? Electronics people buy today, even widescreen TVs, when they break down, the parts are so expensive, they just put it in the recycle bin and go buy another one. It's cheaper.
That's right.
So as a repair shop, you wouldn't go very far. Unless you have insurance companies hire you to do a whole bunch of work.
Yeah, well, there is a person. Yeah, that's true. Insurance business is huge. There is a person in New York that does laptop repair. He opened a store to do laptop repair because he's something he liked doing, and it's incredible. He actually does get people from around the entire country to mail him whatever needs to get fixed, to get it fixed, and he'll mail it back. It costs a fortune. Sometimes it's more expensive than the laptop itself, but it's the integrity that the guy has, because he'll do his videos, live videos of the repair, like taking out the microprocessor and putting a new one in or whatever. And these are, like you would say, that micro circuitry. This guy uses a microscope to do this, and there's specialized tools to do this. But he does it on camera, and people watch him. There's hundreds of people, thousands of people watching this guy and following him. But people will mail him $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $13,000 laptops and equipment. Say, please fix it. They'll fix it. It will cost more than a machine is worth. Mails it back because they know he'll get it fixed. You know, whereas you go to the Genius store, what do you call it, the Apple store there, and the Apple geniuses are like, oh, we can't fix that. Get a new one.
Or Best Buy Squad that rips you off in something simple you could have even done yourself in some cases.
Oh wow, yeah.
Geek Squad.
Yeah, Geek Squad. Yeah, but let's face it. They do have good service for those people that, you know, don't know how to run a wire or don't know how to make an end of a network connection. You know, I can do all that because I learned from my dad basically. You know, I can do a lot of fixes, like when I changed out the hard drive of my laptop. This is stuff that I've done and I know and I'm comfortable doing. But there's a lot of people that don't know how to do that. It's the same.
Well, I'm not putting anybody down, but okay, I'm talking about something simple where you could just look it up on the search engine, like how to clean. I mean, just something very simple that even a newbie can do. They're taking it to Geek Squad and getting ripped off. I'm talking about something simpler, you know?
Yeah.
Like if they would just take the time to do a little research, and it wouldn't take a lot. You know, anybody can do certain things if they put their mind to it. You know, they don't have to be a techie or, you know.
Well, like cleaning out your computer, Belinda, it's not a hard thing to do. I mean, literally, open up the case and you get the dust out.
Yeah, I know. I've known people that took that air cleaner and stuff and ruined their computer, so I'm just being on the safe side.
Well, hold on now. There's only one way. There's only one way you can do that. There's only one way you can do that. This is air cleaner, and it's air. It's compressed air. It's got a chemical in it. Where you can damage your computer, one is if your computer's on. You want to turn your computer off, disconnect it from the power.
Well, I mean, it'd be outside, so I would doubt very much.
But the people that say they damage the computer, my dad can vouch for this. People that say that they use this stuff and it damaged the computer is for two reasons. The computer was plugged in, maybe not on, not running, but it was at least plugged in. And the second is, if you use this, you tip this too far, you get that effect, okay? And the chemical comes out, it's liquid, and holy shit, it's cold. Damn. I got some on my arm.
No, I would keep the spray upward, not downward.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm telling you why the computer's damaged. It's because, one, even though the power line was plugged into the computer, into the wall, there's still power going through that board. And if you tip it upside down, you've got liquid coming out, it makes contact, it shorts out, your board is gone. I screwed up a $5,000 motherboard back in 1998. Because I was working on it, it was plugged in, and a drop of sweat fell and landed on the board and went pow. Ooh. Yep, it was done. So when you work on a motherboard, disconnect it completely. Am I right, Dad? You're the one that does repairs. You tell us.
I'd be taking it outside, so there'd be nothing possibly connected to it.
This is what I got to tell Belinda. We're not talking about you.
You may take it outside, and of course your power cord is not hooked up with where your battery still is.
What battery?
Oh, you're right.
Laptops have batteries.
I don't know. I have a desktop. I have a tower, not a laptop.
Yeah, okay. Well,
they don't have batteries.
But of course, if you do take the power out, and of course, don't tip the can upside down.
I don't. I wouldn't do that.
And the other thing that people do, they'll get the little pans and they're spinning. Oh, this is cool. And they try to get it to spin as fast as they can. And you ruin your pen.
Oh no, I'm sorry, not to be mean, but I'm not a moron that way.
No, but
but I'm saying I've known people to go, hey, this is cool. Next time we'll take it to the gas station. They've got air, and you got a little nozzle, and they make those fans spin like crazy. When they plug it back in, they realize my CPU didn't have a fan anymore.
Yeah, because
I wouldn't do nothing like that.
No, but you'd be surprised. I know people who've done it.
but Belinda, remember, we're talking so other people learn not to do this. Not necessarily you, but there are people that do it.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
So, like when I clean out fans, I put my finger on the middle of the fan and I spray around so this fan doesn't spin. It does. Well, actually, if I can, I take the whole fan apart and then spray the little, or even clean with a Q-tip if you can. But that's getting a little further in depth there.
See, that's what I'm saying. I watch these videos, but I still get a little leery, and I'm going to do it. I just want to make sure I have everything backed up and I'm prepared. So in case something goes wrong, at least my information is backed up. You know, 3 different ways. I'm very perfectionist about things.
But with backups, you should be doing them on a daily basis.
Well, I do, but you don't understand. Some of these files I'm making daily, I can't just back up as I go. I have to make the whole file and then back up, and that takes time.
But we'll sit down another day, and we'll go through the process of actually doing a proper backup because
I know how to do a backup. I've been doing it for years.
Yeah, Belinda, I've got terabytes of information, and they're backed up on the fly.
I back up on my external hard drive, on my Dropbox, and through my email.
But if you do it once a week, it's no good because if your computer crashes or whatever, you've lost.
I try to do it every other day. I can't do it daily. It's not possible.
No, but that's what I'm saying. In another show, I'll sit down. We'll get together and I'll show you guys how to do it real time. It's really easy to do.
Right. Oh, you mean syncing? You mean that?
Well, it can be called syncing. But let's keep it with the word backups. People know the word backup. Syncing.
Okay.
Sometimes people will hear that and that's too technical. Can't do that.
All right. Well, thank you. Yeah. The other thing you guys were talking about as far as local, versus online.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with today. Some things are still good locally, but a lot of local businesses are coming online because they're finding they can get, even though the World Wide Web is a jungle in some respects, they can also have the ability to reach more people who don't necessarily have to be local to them in order to have their business. Of course, it also depends on the business. But I'm finding majority of businesses are now online, and you can't do without it. I mean, in some ways. So again, but it also depends on your business. But even some stores have closed up shop and to things like Amazon, or they just totally go online themselves, altogether. So I find that I can reach people locally. Yes, it's more personal, but I still reach a bigger audience when I can do it globally online or, through different states at least.
I just trying to find the notebook repair. There you go. Rossmann Group is the name of the website. RossmannGroup.com is the one I was talking about in New York. And his name is Louis Rossmann. And he's got a YouTube channel that talks about all these repairs and stuff. It's kind of boring if you go there and watch his YouTube channel, if you're not a tech person, or even for me, it's boring to watch. I just like listen to his conversation. He's got a lot of neat things to say. But someone like my dad would be more like, oh, okay, that's how you change that part, It's more like that. But his website, here it is, and his phone number. This is interesting because he actually puts his phone number right on his website. And if I back up, look at this. It's MacBook Repair in NYC, 347-552-2258. He's got his phone number right in the web, right in the URL, right in the title of his site. I mean, you talk about getting business. It's like, here's my business card in the shortest form possible, And but everyone's saying this guy does really, really good work. And he started out as just a little guy with a little one desk, and he was just fixing small stuff, and it grew. He doesn't run a franchise or anything, but the idea is that he does good work. He keeps a good reputation, and people like his stuff.
Well, that's how it usually starts for people, like in their garage, in their one apartment, simple things like that.
That's right.
That's what you always hear.
That's right. He also sells equipment for repairs too. He sells oscilloscopes, and there's a photo of him right here. He sells equipment for doing this kind of circuit repair. He doesn't just run the business, but he actually shows people on YouTube how to go about changing your own microprocessor. He's not the kind of guy of I'm not going to show you anything because I want you to come to my store and pay me the money. He shows you how to do it. I can go get the equipment myself, set it up, and I could start doing my own microprocessor repair. Like taking off, I could fix my own phone without having to change out a module. I could do it. But there's still those people that, no, I'm not going to touch that. You've seen how many pins are on that little chip? I'm not going to touch that. It's ridiculous. I don't have a microscope. So they go to him. They send it to him. But again, reputation, his name, his brand, everything. We talk often about branding yourself, right, Belinda?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
People join you and follow you before they what you do or who you're with secondary.
That's right.
Because things can come and go, but you are you are who they look to.
That's right. John Brewer says know, like, and trust, right?
Yep, know, and trust.
Yeah. So they like you, they get to know you, and then they trust you. If they don't like you, they don't know you, they're not going to trust you. It's as simple as that. It's an easy formula. So in your whether it's offline or online, When I go do snow removal, and I tell a lot of my clients, I say, okay, it's going to be $500 to do your walkway this year. They write a check and they say, here you go, have fun. And I sometimes, in some case, I'll ask for the check in November where there's not even any snow yet. You know,
That's highway robbery, 500.
Yeah,
Wow.
Well, no more.
I'm in the wrong side of town.
No more snow. No more snow. Not after what we had today. None of this stuff. Oh, this is terrible.
We barely get snow, only here and there.
Yesterday's snowfall fell and it got warm and then it got cold again and then the winds picked up and blew it. Oh, I
know. I cleaned my block here twice today already.
That's it. So I gotta go. I'm gonna go out tomorrow morning. I said, forget the winds. I'm just gonna let it fall and I'll go out tomorrow morning and take care of it.
That's the other side. You got to go again tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it. It's like a 36-hour storm, and then it's still going, and then there's gonna be more snow. Like, this is terrible.
Well, we got a snowstorm coming on Wednesday, I think.
Yeah. But I don't think the Weather Network knows what's gonna fall. I don't think
it's like a never-ending story.
That's it.
Well, not up there.
Well, you mean there's no snow in Jersey?
There is here and there. Once in a while we'll even get a snowstorm, but usually it's pretty good here. We just get like light dusting or maybe a couple inches here and there, and that's about it. It gets really cold, though. Don't get me wrong; it's still blistering cold at times.
Yeah, but nothing like Buffalo.
No, we're not. We're down further away from the main area.
Yeah,
it's definitely worse up there.
We hear stuff here, but then again, it's nothing like in Nova Scotia. They had a flash flood where one guy left his vehicle in the parking lot, and in less than half an hour, he had ice floating up into his windshield.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And then a little later on, they had a flash freeze. So all those cars are stuck in the block ice.
Yeah.
That was over the weekend, and oh my, we want to be here.
And you can't do nothing until wait till that water just thaws, and your car's wrecked.
No, but I'm thinking about us here, Nelson.
I know. Oh, yeah. The weather is getting warmer and warmer and warmer. We're going through a cycle where it gets warm. It's going to go to a point where there's no snow during the winter, and then we're going to start going back down into the 150-year cycle where it's going to go back down into the cold, where it's all snow, no water. And right now we're in the middle between snow and rain there.
For the rest of February, it won't be very warm. There's a Siberian low coming down, and it's going to be cold.
Yeah, it's going to be cold. And that's the other thing, too. Going out and shoveling walkways like my dad and I do, and it's like at minus 30.
With that cold, the Siberian cold, is very little snow.
Yeah, but if you have to go shovel something because of the winds or whatever, it's cold at minus 30. There was a few weeks back, we had minus 40 degrees temperatures, and that's the same as in the U.S., and we had 40-kilometer-an-hour winds, which is about, what's...
with the wind, it was minus 41.
Yeah, but what's that in American? That's like what, 20?
Minus 41.
No. The speed, 40 kilometers an hour is like 25 miles an hour.
Roughly.
Yeah. So all that light, fresh snow, it didn't stick, and it's just blowing everywhere, and it's constantly accumulating. It's like, oh.
Nelson, you know that if customers phone me at minus 4, you're out of luck.
Oh no. That's why I said Costco called us up and said, the buggy corrals have to be undug. I said, have fun. I said, I do not send my people out at minus 40. It's dangerous. At minus 45, the Canadian Weather Network says it's deadly.
Well, it is.
It is. You're getting into some really dangerous temperatures, and it only takes 30 seconds before your body even realizes you're cold, that limbs start to get damaged and stuff. Skin, frostbite, we talk about,
Because over the weekend, just up north, not too far away, Nunavut, they hit minus 56.
Yeah.
Now that's what's coming down towards us.
Yeah, in Nunavut, the area here in Canada called Nunavut, it's one of our territories now, I think, right?
No, Nunavut is.
Is it a territory or is it a?
No, it's not part of the territory. It's a reservation.
Yeah, but
it's part of the First Nations.
I know, but it was but it was the Northwest Territories was cut off, and the Nunavut was put on that edge there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like Iqaluit and all those.
Yeah, that's right. But up there, it's funny when you watch these houses where the normal house is a 2x6. They got 2x10s, and it's full of insulation in there. They need it because they will drop to minus 60, minus 70.
Canadians tell them use cars there. They run around on skidoos and four-wheelers.
Yeah, that's it. But they're also used to it. They are adapted to those temperatures. Those people come here and they bake, and it's only a few hours south here. They bake here. If they go to Florida, they're dead. You know, they're used, their lungs, everything are used to, they're adapted to those temperatures.
It's funny you say that, because I knew somebody who was from Florida, went to New York to visit relatives, and she couldn't handle the cold up there. It was making her hard to breathe, and she was like a Caribbean baby.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
We got a problem, Belinda. We really have a big problem. We don't have John Brewer to close the show. So what do we do now?
Belinda closes the show.
Oh, that's a swimming idea. I would have never thought of that.
Oh, cool. Go, Belinda.
Well, thank you, everyone, for joining our daily live chat with Nelson and his awesome, totally rad dad.
Cool.
And your queen, Coach Belinda Condell. So join us tomorrow when the topic is what?
Tomorrow. How to invest and lose all your money at one website.
You heard it here first, folks.
Mardox.
We always cover things nobody else dares try.
Mardox.com. Invest all your money. Lose it now. Lose it tomorrow.
Because we care about you at Mardox.
That's it.
Here, we're professionals sometimes. Anyway, please remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Please let us know what you'd like us to talk about, cover, if you have any questions or any help with anything. Because here, we're Information Educational Central. We like to please our audience and our members. And remember, we help one member at a time to become the community of people that helps each other.
Are you trying to rewrite my motto?
No, I'm making my own motto.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
Remember, as Nelson says, remember, we help the community one member at a time.
Yeah, it's on the cups.
Building a community one member at a time. Okay, there you go.
It's on the cups. What does that tell you? So
I wasn't looking at my cup. Go
ahead.
Oh, sorry. So everybody, please join us tomorrow. Have a great day and God bless.
Yeah, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time or 12 noon Pacific. Now, where's the button?